there, good evening, how are you guys? Hope you're all good, hope you're all well. Welcome. So, we are going back to Sebring. Sebring is a circuit for me that made me extremely happy. We did the 12 hours of Sebring race there, and we had an unbelievable result. And by unbelievable, if you go and check out the last 10 minutes of that 12-hour race, you'll see exactly what happened, why it was so happy. And I'm not ashamed to admit that it was probably one of my best ever experiences as a sim racer. It was truly amazing. It really was. Yeah, it was fantastic. But like I said, 12-hour race, and it was just awesome. It really was just awesome. And yeah, can't fault it enough. Like it was just so good in every way, shape and form. The unluckiness that we had earlier in the stint, and then to finish the way we finished was just unreal. And we're going back there. We're going back to Sebring. We'll be back in the BMW. Only problem is, where the 12-hour race was night and day, and this is just all night, and potentially going to be wet. So, yeah, it's going to be what it'll be. I think this is practice. Unfortunately, the race doesn't start until 7 o'clock, which obviously is the UK time is up there, so it's got to go to 19. It's a 40-minute race. So yeah, Sebring Imsters. Yeah, it's either going to be wet or dry. I've done 0 wet practice. I believe this track is also dry. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But let's go and get into it.
Exit's clear. Push.
Actually, this is wet. Wet. So I need to make sure they put the old wet boots on. Wet. I do not have a wet setup for Sebring either. Let's go to shared setups. Nope. iRacing setups. Should we try the baseline wet? Let's try the baseline wet. Done. Make sure that we've got wet boots on. We should have put wet shoes on, right?
All clear. Push now.
And the reason why I know it's wet, even though it looks dry, is because there's trails. If you look in the rearview mirror, you can see that not only my tyres are cold, but there is trails coming off the tyres. So where I thought that this was a dry practice, it's not. And the fact that I haven't had any wet practice, kind of turns out good. I think that's going to be too high for the traction. Cold brakes, cold tyres, and that's okay. See the green lights on the left and right of the steering wheel dash indicates obviously the traction control. The wheels spinning, gripping. Obviously me being way too heavy on the brakes. You can see my deltas. That's dry delta in the bottom left hand corner. So take no notice of that. I think that's what the delta time is referring to up top. Hence the reason why I'm like 16 seconds off this crossing the line. We hope to better that. Hope to do much better than that, to be fair, like, but we'll have to see. Cold brakes, cold brakes, cold brakes. Like I said, we'll do a bit of wet practice, and then we'll dip. Ease into turn one. Could have obviously been much more aggressive at turn one, but we'll let these tyres warm up a little bit. Whilst they are at the temperature, that, you know, obviously they could get a little hotter, you know. Traction control working its hardest to find some grip. There's an apex there somewhere. I mean, I could have tried my dry setup, but I think that'd be ludicrous. Let's see what time we do anyway. I think right now we're on for like a 15. $17. 16.61. I'm gonna just keep trying to build on that. Like I said, I'm gonna have no idea of when the track's gonna dry up. If the track's going to dry up, you know, when to come in and change the tyres. That was some awesome rotation on the rear end though. I don't think 2:16 is an all that impressive lap though, to be honest. I really don't. It's going to need to be much better than that if it is a wet race. I mean, if it's a dry race, I'm not blowing my own trumpet. I'm obviously much going to prefer a drier race. I'll be much better in the drier race, you know. But yeah, it'll be what it'll be. Never ever fully confident in a wet race, and I don't know why. Things obviously happen a lot slower in wetter races. That was a nice improvement. Let's see if we can keep improving. We need to be so gentle on these brakes, because even though they are ABS, it feels like I'm driving a Porsche Cup car. Seriously, it's madness. So much movement. When braking, it's crazy. Quite a slow lap, this one. I'm down like half a second. And you'd think like as the fuel decreases, you'd get faster, but... Oh, this is a spin. Ah, I clipped it. Can I continue though? No. That's my straight line. Right, okay, let's box and get in a fresher car. I told you guys before, you know, we're gonna have spins. Ah, look at that. Just cuffed the back end of it. I knew as soon as I hit the brakes and turned in, just way too fast. If that wall hadn't have been there, I think I would have saved it, but. Yeah, it's what it is. Let's see if I can play with that setup a little bit. Camber's too low. Doesn't look like I can. Oh, you can? Click to edit setup. Wing setting. From right out at speed. As the car travels. This is going to be a boring bit. This is. I'm obviously just trying to see if I can't get this car to go a little bit faster. I can't increase the wing because obviously that's as high as it'll go. Let's see what we can do with the chassis. ABS setting is 9. Traction control setting 8. I think that's about as much. Let's see if we can't change that to high friction pads. That'll definitely help with braking. Sometimes it feels like you cannot get the car slowed down enough. Corner weight, camber -4. Right, let's see if we can get away with that. Let's try that. Move that back to where it's supposed to be.
He takes it as clear.
And we'll see. We'll see if we can't get better on the brakes. Obviously, the tyres are cold right now. I mean, in an ideal world, I would have loved to seen loved to have been able to change the wings a little bit more. Car's not moving around so much now on the braking. It's making me a little bit more confident. Right, let's try and not slap the car up this time round, eh? It's just mad because sometimes when the car just goes, it goes like, and there's not a great deal you can do to stop it. I kind of hoped there would be a lot more people joining the practice lobby, to be fair, but brakes are still a little bit cold. But trust me, this is this isn't easy. This is really difficult. I've driven wet races in games before, but like this one's by far the hardest. So I was up until I run massively wide. That was a big clatter. Like, it's not even raining. It's just obviously the track is very, very damp. I think during the race, it's going to be a matter of
That lap time was 2:16.19. You're currently 0.6 off your best.
It's going to be a matter of who crashes out first, I think. Or who makes the most mistakes. And I need to remember to do my fuel as well. Before the start of the race. Up 2/10. Tenth and a bit. See if we can gain any at this last corner. Last corner is probably the hardest on the entire circuit. No, we're equal, I think, to the last lap. You can hear the car really sliding around, trying to gain grip. There's absolutely no way I can get my throttle trace to match coming out of that corner. I'd love to be able to know what setup they actually use to get their car flat, because obviously the light green trace is like who I've got this lap referenced against. But out of that one corner, his trace is flat. Mine, I got absolutely no chance of going flat. None whatsoever. A really slow lap, that.
You've just done a 2:16.84. That puts you 1.3 seconds off your best.
We say no more. We keep going. Sometimes you can really catch a slide. but unfortunately it warms your tyres up so much, like they feel like shit for a couple of laps. This is the corner. On the exit of this corner, look at the throttle trace. Like, my car wants to spin every time. The lap that this is referenced against, for me, throttle trace wise, can't get nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. I'm gonna have to be so careful in the race. So careful. Alright. Try and do turn one this lap without spinning, eh? It's 27 anyway. We'll be dipping out of this lobby very soon. I don't know whether I've killed the tyres or not.
Your lap time was at 2:16.73. You're now 1.2 seconds slower than your best.
That's what I mean. I don't know. Oh, why in this resetting? I don't know if I had killed my tyres or not. Must have been lap 8, was it? Power sliding. Power sliding the BMW. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I mean, sometimes you can catch it, sometimes you can't. And that is that. Alright, let's go and get registered for this race then. 7 PM. Let's get registered. Hopefully this one won't be wet. It's I think it's a, let's have a look. What does it say? 0.07%. So what's that? That's 70%, is it? Obviously I think 1% equivalent to 100%. I don't know, is what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. Still struggling. Still struggling, man. Yeah, hopefully we'll, come in clutch and it won't be dry. Hopefully. But yeah, with a 0.7% chance of rain, knowing my luck, it will be wet. And that's okay. I don't mind the rain. It just means that we need to be extra cautious. Extra cautious. But the wet races really separate the men from the boys. Because of, well, iRacing, safety rating. The wet races are really difficult, and they are. Like, it's not like, I mean, I've raced loads of F1. It's nothing like them. 9 times out of 10, if it's not too bad, you can catch a slide in F1 in the wet. It's really difficult to catch a slide in GT3 cars, especially heavy ones. Like the BMW is heavy, and that's obviously the one that we're competing in today. Whereas like the Ferrari 296 feels really light, just really light. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If it's dry, it's dry. Happy days. If it's wet, it's okay. It's happy days. We'll just see what happens. Race format. I don't know why it's taking so long to load up either. Just checking. It should be a pit stop as well. 40 minutes, just like last week at Le Mans. This is solely GT3 though. It's not. It's not LMP cars as well, like it was when we raced. It's only at 75%. Last race, only 133 drivers, and that's the thing, because people see that it's wet and they 100% change their mind and go and race something else. I mean, would have gone and done, I think, IMSA. I think IMSA is at Road Atlanta. And I would have got Road Atlanta, but I didn't have, I've been really busy today and just didn't have enough time to learn a new track. Obviously, we'll see how the new F1 game goes. When that kind of dies down, I wanna get right properly into this. Right, looking at those times, it is 100% wet. So whether that means a wet race, I do not know. But if 10th place did a 2:15.5, and I did a 2:15.5 in my practice, it's enough for top 10 in this. So let's go out and try and do something about it, eh? Right, setup modified from baseline wet setup. Right, so it's stuck with my original setup, which is happy days. Right, let's go. Oh, there's a lot of Akuras. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. And then 1 P8 as well. A lot of Akuras.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Obviously, tyres, brakes, very, very cold. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be wet, unfortunately. Well, it's not unfortunate. It'll be what it'll be, but a wet one, you always have more opportunity for a wet one to be spicy. And the added caveat is that wet ones can also bring greater rewards. But to be fair, this don't feel nowhere near as bad, he says. I think I'm going to be quiet. I was about to say this don't feel as bad as it did in the practice lobby, and yeah, it's bad. Let's say that my tyres haven't really come out to temperature yet, so we're gonna have to wait and see. Trying to pick up throttle. Just wow. You can see in my throttle trace compared to the huge snap I just had at turn 1. Right now, our throttle traces, there is no comparison. On some corners, our throttle traces are good, but on other corners, like the exit here, My car wants to slide. That was a good corner. I'm 16 something, I think. 15.7.
P14.
Could have your wits about you so much in the rain. Like you be driving along 1 minute and then bosh, you get a snap. That was me not braking enough. Wet weather racing is just confidence. The more confident you are in the wet,
P16.
up off 3/10 then. She got an heavy arse. There's the old M4.
Eighteenth.
We're doing alright. You can make a lot of mistakes. Oh, this has gone in too fast. I'm not surprised I'm down that low. There's so much time. Like, usually it's the other way around. Let's change the TC.
319.
No, 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 no! Race ending. How did I lose that then, man? Trying to get on power too soon, I think. Trying to get on power too soon, I believe. Let's see. Let's do D66. The race is very soon anyway, so
Take care, there's a car approaching.
it's a shame we couldn't see how many people are in this lobby. To get them tires warmed up. All right.
First.
Car didn't like being on the curb then. Not at all. Well, anytime I just had built up, I've completely lost it. Oh, somebody just spun. You could see the lights in the distance, and if I hadn't have caught that one, I would have spun as well. So very easy to do.
B24.
See if we can make this a good lap before but then it's that middle sector where I lose it all. Turned it too early. And any time I did gain, I just lost it all. Standard procedure, really. The race should be any minute. This is a good lap. I'm half a second up. If I can nail this. Ah. Time for the race. I was half a second up then, isn't I? P24 though. Like I said, you can't see how many was in the actual lobby. I don't know why it takes so long to load. Praying. Well, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not bothered what happens. If it rains, it rains. I can actually get into a rhythm anyway, so... I have to find out how many what lap race it is. And then half the fuel. So like if it's like 10 laps, we'll box at the end of lap 5. And so on and so on. But yeah. It's good fun, man. It really is. It really, really is. And like I said, F1's coming out next week. Sorry, the week after next. I'm gonna be waiting to make sure that the F1 game is absolutely stable before I start on making videos on that. But in the summer, I do, obviously summer's here, but I mean, depending on the state of F1, I might do less streams during the week and just more videos on F1. Obviously, me and Sam will be doing our co-op career mode. I'll be doing my co-op. But yeah, right, we need to go. And I can't tell whether it's wet or dry. So, oh dear.
Alright Nathan, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
I hope, for my sake. Actually, let's check the tyres. Yeah, okay. Must just be where they're really cold. To be honest, at a race like this anyway, in the wet, I think I'd rather start at the back. See, I cannot go full throttle at all. Right. Let's wind it up. I'm the only BMW as well, I think. So maybe do they know something that I don't? Right, our first run then. Right, I've already stuffed this up. I have no idea how the rear end wanted to go round on me then.
The leader's just done a 2:16.00. The leader has just done a 2:15.50. The leader has just done a 2:15.40. The leader's just done a 2:14.56.
We need to make this next lap count.
P12, that was a 2:18.50.
I honestly don't know what's happened between like qualifying, practice, and then qualifying. I'm drifting around corners. Look. Not a good lap at all.
That's the end of the session. 14th.
14th, eh? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, F1. We don't need the tyres replacing.
90 seconds.
No. No, no, no. Where's fuel? 13.2.
60 seconds.
Right. That's what I'm going to do.
30 seconds.
It's a rolling start anyway, I think, isn't it?
10 seconds. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Car number 11.
I'm sure he said it was a rolling start.
This is a rolling start. We need to follow car number 23 in the right column. Race car speed is 51 miles per hour.
That's why I love driving a BMW, because of the little whistle. I think there are other people in the BMW. I think there's one behind me. Side by side. There's a lot of Porsches. I don't know if it's rained more. I mean, obviously a lot of this is spray, but if I can keep clean, mate, sky's the limit. It's just keeping clean.
catch car number 23. You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
Right.
Okay, Nathan, get ready. Green, green, green.
Green, green, green.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. On your right. Still there. Still there. Car right. You're on the left. 3-1. Right side's clear. Car right. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Clear right. Incident in tower. We think it might be Kruk and Stefan.
Oh wow, cars everywhere.
Okay, Nathan. The next car is Schultz, car number 9. Car left. Clear left.
He's obviously got damage. This is crazy.
Clear right. Tenth position.
Holy understeer though. These guys are braking so early. Like, I ain't no professional. I ain't saying I'm far from it. But wow, how early are these guys braking? But then I suppose the slipstream,
Use all the track, force him to find the gap.
overspeed.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
Making stupid mistakes like that is pissing me off as well.
Incident in gender BM. Looks like it's Gonzalez.
I was gonna say, what happened to the lights behind me?
gap to Schultz. Ahead is now 1.4 seconds. The leader has just done a 2:15.01.
Come on, Nathan.
You've just done a 2:18.03.
Traction is pretty much non-existent. Like, it feels completely different to how it did when we was in practicing versus like how it is now.
Gap to P9. Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.8.
How many laps is this in? 17.7. We'll have a look.
Fastest lap for Chernyshov, 2:14.10. Okay, Nathan. Our fuel window opens on lap 5. It'll end on lap 13. There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like Alexander.
Wow.
Car right. Clear right. Okay, stay with him.
He was dive bombing me regardless of what happened.
The guy in front is Alexander, car number 7, B license. gap to Beckett behind is increasing. It's now 0.47. P10.
What?
Car left. Still there. Clear
What?
left.
How on earth? Like, how did that happen? Sake.
Alright Nathan, the next car is Gomez. Car number 17.
I don't know how I spun, man. Obviously did.
P12.
Which is all completely my fault.
Window open. Car right. He's still there. Clear right.
Just spun around. Maybe that's what I did. Got too much on the curb.
Stay close, there might be a chance here.
He is slowing me down now.
When we exit the pits, we'll be in P23.
What lap are we on? Lap 6. I'm going to at least lap 10, if I can. Gotta try and get past him, man. Like, he seems to get a really good exit out of this corner as well.
7. Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Gonna end up rear-ending him if I ain't careful, because he's braking so early. Need a bit of DRS. Bro's brake checking me now. Right. You're gonna pay for that.
On your right. He's still there. Clear right. You've used half your fuel. Come on, no more mistakes. Concentrate. Beat the car right. It's clear right.
We'll box at the end of lap 10, I think. What are we on now? Lap 8. Maybe we'll go to lap 11.
Incident in Cunningham. Looks like it's Ortega.
Don't care who it is. I need to get past this guy. And I'm really struggling to try and get past this guy. Oh. Like, I generally don't think I'm this slow. I think I could go a lot faster.
Car clear left. B12, sector 1 is 1.5 off the paint. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Ah, I thought you were going to leave it a little bit more room than that.
The gap behind is now 0.24.
Yeah, I know, he's catching. Little bro moving under braking much though.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Tell you what though, it's a really good battle.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Right side's clear. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. He's still right side's clear. Come on, Nathan. Don't panic. We'll get him back.
I'm not panicking. I had to make sure that none of us crashed.
Check. Behind is pitting. 13th place. We're at the halfway point. Should be about 4 laps remaining on this tank. Right, the guy ahead of us is Hamilton, car number 27, B license. Left side. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. On your right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Left side. Clear left.
Guy behind me is fast.
Defend your position, don't let him through. Quicker than you, entering the hairpin. Lucas is pitting from P5. We think he'll come out a little way behind you. On your left, clear left. Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Okay, Nathan, you should have plenty of space on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P19.
Right, come on, let's get his fuel.
Front right, 85%. Left rear, 83.
Right, let's just oh, there we go, enough fuel.
Pit exit's clear. The car in front of us is Perez, car number 14.
Maybe should have put new tyres on. Don't know. Don't know. Got a bit of clean air now though. Let's see if I can go a little bit faster. It is still very much a wet track.
Chernyshov is pitting. Sorry, Nathan. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
It's hot in here.
B18. All right, Nathan, you're reeling Perez in. The gap's now 2.6 seconds.
I don't know if he's pitted or not either. Need to assign a who's pitted button. Maybe should have changed my tyres as well.
Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy this is.
You're reeling B17 in. The gap is 1.2 seconds.
Question is P17 boxed or not?
The leader, Bolt, is pitting. Beckett, car number 3, is now leading. Okay, Nathan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I am absolutely lapping faster. I am actually lapping faster than 17, 16 and 15th. Oh wow. Where did that Porsche come from? Matty D's Wi-Fi.
Sixteenth place. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. The car in front of us is now silver. Car number 6. B license.
I mean, this is the Porsche that just came out of nowhere.
The leader, Beckett, is pitting. The gap to Perez behind is increasing. It's now 1.5.
See you later, Perez.
Gomez is pitting from P8. We think he'll come out just in front of you.
And Gomez was the Ferrari.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Okay, Nathan, you're reeling silver in. The gap is now 2.3. V14. That lap was a 217.03.
Yeah, there's that Ferrari. And the Acura. That spin cost me so much, man.
You've got half your fuel left.
It really did cost me so much, that spin. Help me move. Maybe we can keep going. Maybe one of these jokers take each other out. Just out of the slipstream range. Gotta be under a second or under.
minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Car left. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold clear left, B13. The guy ahead is Gomez, left side. Clear left. That last lap was a 2:15.15. That's your quickest lap in this session.
I'm happy with that. Tyres are dead now.
The guy in front is Silver, car number 6, B licence.
Wow, see what I mean about jokers?
Push now, we can catch this guy.
Wow. I have no words. No words.
There's an incident in BMW. It looks like Ons.
Don't know.
The next car is Ons, car number 8.
I don't know if I have my rear wing on or not. Car doesn't feel very responsive in the back. But yeah.
There's an incident in Sunset. We think it might be Hamilton.
Welcome to iRacing, ladies and gentlemen.
P16. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Finding it really hard to get this car to turn. Always pisses me off when they drive into you, and then they drive off. Like, with what appears no injury at all. And here's me, really struggling for grip now. After I was the one that got twatted into.
New fastest lap for Hendrick, 2:13.13.
Absolute bellends. I knew that Porsche was going to be trouble. But then it wasn't even the Porsche, to be fair. It was the absolute weapon in that blue Ferrari. And of course I haven't got the pace now to catch up, and because I swear that
incident in Zone 5.
Little bro thought it was the last lap. Do you know what? I'd take the 4X now just to wreck this Ferrari. I'm just not going to get close enough, I don't think.
1 gallon remaining. All right, Nathan, the next car is Gomez, car number 17.
Yeah, I know it is, Mark. Oh, fit. Whoa, nah. I take it all back. I swear.
Brilliant, nice one.
I respect that. Absolutely respect it.
The next car is 4 laps behind.
That is respect. I respect it. Not a great outcome at the end of the day. That spin cost us massively. P14 no.
Half a gallon remaining. P14. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Where did I start? P15? Not a great light, but yeah. What lap was that on? I enjoyed that though. Like, it was a difficult race because obviously in the wet was a really difficult race, but
that's the end of the session.
it might be this lap because let me see if I can get a blimp, see if we can catch the rest of them. Because they're all slowing down. And that, like I said, that Porsche was an absolute menace. Porsche? Porsche. Alright, so it's not that lap. It must be the next then. Yeah, it's this lap. Get to the chopper. You see, even it's the wall there and comes out in front of me. So that helped him a lot. Just gutted I had a 4X, man. We spun. We absolutely got wrecked. You'll see it now. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from that angle. Like, come on, man. Is that on me? yeah, all the rear smashed in, look. It was only a tiny hit as well. So this is what happens. The Porsche just goes for a hell of a dive bomb. See you later, Ferrari. Ferrari loses his bumper, but then just comes straight back onto the track and wrecks my rear end. Anyway, he wrecks my rear end. Sad situation to be in. Ooh, bright lights. Right, should we have a look what happened? Results from Sebring. Right, so we lost safety rating, which isn't bad, but we gained iRating. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, but with that being said, I am about to dip, but I will 100% be back tomorrow at a later time of 7 p.m. As me and Sam, we are going to be doing Mexico City in our career up mode. Like I said, we got Mexico, Vegas, Brazil. No, we got Mexico, Brazil, Vegas, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Mexico. Monday we're going to be doing Brazil. And then I think next Friday we are going to be doing Vegas and Qatar. And then the following Monday we are going to be doing Abu Dhabi. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But like I said, I'll be back 7 o'clock, an hour later tomorrow. For you guys, as always, legends for supporting me. Thanks for tuning in. All have a good one. And I'll catch you tomorrow.